wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh- I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh-
Imagine standing on the runway with 50 kilograms of specialized equipment strapped to your body. Every movement is a challenge. Your clothing is a multi-layered system designed to regulate your core temperature. But inside the warm aircraft, it's a risk. If you allow your body to overheat now, that moisture will compromise your thermal protection the moment you exit. You feel the tension of the parachute harness as the cabin pressure changes. This is where your endurance test begins. The jump signal flashes green. You move to the ramp, and the Arctic air hits you with incredible force. You step out, and for a moment, the world goes silent. The opening shock of the parachute in this dense, cold air is much sharper than usual. You're descending at -40 degrees. You have to monitor your hands and face constantly. At this altitude, exposed skin can lose sensation in under a minute. Your goal is a precise landing in a zone where the terrain is completely unpredictable. You hit the landing zone. The snow is waist-deep, and every movement requires maximum physical effort. Your first priority is to secure your parachute before the wind turns it into an anchor. Now, the operational clock is ticking. You are isolated in a white wilderness, and your primary task is to regain mobility. You find your skis, check your weapons action, and start moving. If you remain stationary for too long, your body will struggle to generate enough heat to remain operational. But the real test awaits further, when the temperature drops another 20 degrees. After the jump and the grueling march, your next mission is building a home in the white void. For an untrained person, a pile of snow is just a cold obstacle. For you, it's building material. You don't just throw a tent on the ground. You excavate a foundation, creating a cold well to trap the freezing air below your sleeping level. While a civilian would struggle to light a match in this wind, you operate your multi-fuel stove with mechanical precision. This isn't just camping, it's a tactical science of thermal management. You start by excavating the snow down to a solid base to prevent the tent from shifting due to body heat. A critical step is digging a cold well, a trench at the entrance that is lower than the sleeping platform. Since cold air is denser and sinks, this trench traps the freezing temperatures below you, keeping the internal cabin significantly warmer. You secure the guy lines not with standard stakes, but with dead man anchors, objects buried deep in the packed snow to withstand high-velocity winds. The final stage is the construction of a snow berm or wind wall. You cut blocks from the hardened crust and stack them on the windward side of your position. This wall breaks the direct flow of air, preventing the wind from stripping heat from the tent fabric. You then apply white camouflage netting to break up the unnatural shadows created by the structure. By the time the operation shifts to the night phase, your position is thermally stable and visually integrated into the landscape. This is the technical reality of maintaining operational readiness in sub-zero environments. You are burning nearly 6,000 calories a day. Dinner isn't just a meal. It's high-octane fuel to keep your internal furnace running through the night. You open an MRE, meal, ready to eat, and the simple heat is incredible. You have to force yourself to hydrate. The cold suppresses your thirst, but if you don't drink, your performance drops drastically. This is the only time for brief conversation, a moment to strengthen the bond of the squad before settling into the modular sleep system for a few hours of critical rest. The mission continues at 0400.
Gun 2! 300 meters!
Several hours into the movement. Your pace is steady, but your energy reserves are dropping. To stay effective, you need to consume over 5,000 calories a day. Look at your squad: professional, silent, focused. Every step on the skis is a calculated expenditure of energy. You realize that in this environment, the main challenge isn't an opposing force. It's the constant management of your own resources, your heat, your hydration, and your gear. This is the reality of being a specialist in the far north. Now, imagine the ultimate test of professionalism. You are ordered to jump into an ice hole with full gear. For an ordinary person, this would trigger an immediate cold shock response, uncontrollable gasping, panic, and heart failure within seconds. But as a specialist, your first task is to control your breathing. You hit the water, and the cold hits your nerves like an electric shock. While an untrained person would struggle and drown in minutes, you use your ski poles as anchors, maintaining a horizontal position to distribute your weight on the thin ice.
Keep this beside you, don't cross your feet in it.
Don't cross my feet, okay?
Go with God, young man.